Hello, I'm Georgia Frutinik, and welcome to this nutshell video series on starting elementary school. The first video is going to be about preparing your child to start elementary school. And the first thing I'd like you to do is talk to your child about why do we go to elementary school? And I wouldn't give them all the answers. I would be curious and say, I wonder why we go to elementary school and see what they come up with. Um, and then if you can, lead the conversation to maybe some goals that you want to set, maybe as a family. For my family, one of the reasons that we went to elementary school is because we wanted to go to middle school and high school and graduate from high school. I will tell you that Coweta Schools has the goal for your child to graduate from high school. And so it's not too early to go ahead and start talking about that in pre-K or kindergarten. So have a conversation with your child, be excited about it, acknowledge that it can be kind of scary. Look at every school has a fabulous website. So take a minute with your child, look at the website, ride by the school. Maybe you want to let your kid use your camera and take some pictures of the school. The schools have open houses. They call them different things, but they're basically a time that you can go visit the school with your child. You can meet the administrators, you can meet teachers and learn a little bit about the culture of the school. Every elementary school in Coweta County is a family. And so when you become a member of that elementary school, you really become part of that family. And so get to know what is the mascot and what is the school values and what do they stand for. Another thing is talk about what is what is going to change when we start going to, we called it big kid school at our house. What's going to change? What are the mornings going to look like? What time are we going to have to get up in the morning? Are we going to set an alarm clock? That's kind of cool. And and then we'll have breakfast. And then is your child going to ride the bus? Are you going to take your child? Are y'all going to walk down the street to the school? Talking about all those things can help your child feel less anxiety about school. What are the afternoons going to look like? Does your child go to aftercare? Is he going to be picked up? Is he going to be a car rider? Is he going to be a bus rider? All of those things are important to talk about because some kids get to school and they don't really know how they're getting home, and that creates a lot of anxiety. So if you can go ahead and talk about those things, maybe draw pictures, then that's going to help your child know what to expect. It's going to help him be more successful. There are a lot of great books about going to kindergarten and starting school. And so maybe you want to make a field trip to the library and get some books about going to school. I think it's important to listen to your child's feelings about school and acknowledge them and not discount them. I know when my kids were younger, I wanted to say, well, everything will be just fine. It'll be just fine. You don't need to worry about that. But really, they are worried, and it's okay for them to have those feelings. And so I kind of made a switch at some point to acknowledging, yeah, you're scared, a little bit scared about school. Yes, school is a big deal. Let's talk about some of the things that you're feeling about school, because feelings are just feelings. They're not right or wrong. We all have feelings. You may have some anxiety and some fear about your child's going to school. I know I certainly did, and it was my goal not to pass that along to my child, because sometimes they can sense when we're afraid and when we're anxious, and they pick up on that, and that's tricky. If you find your child struggling with going to school, I encourage you to think structure and routine. Whenever my kids struggle behaviorally, what I ask the question is, how can I put more structure in place, and how can I create a routine that makes it safe? And I'll tell you what I mean about that. Just talking about the morning and the afternoon routines. I imagine your child will get a book bag before they go to school. Where's the book bag going to go when they come home from school? Is there a hook inside the back door? Is there a chair that they're going to put it on? Are they always going to put it on the table? I think it's important to go ahead and start talking about these routines and the structure, because they're going to need them in school. There's a lot of structure and routine at school. And if you can put those in place at home, that's going to help them be successful. And I've got a whole nutshell video about that. I encourage you to check it out. So if you want more information, take a look at my other nutshell videos. There's 4 in this series, maybe a little few more than that. Take a look at the district website, cowetaschools.net. You've got a picture on the screen of a parenting playground that I'm creating just for you that'll have lots of questions and answers about parenting young children. And then don't forget that your elementary school has got a great website. And so take a look at the website with your child, be excited about starting school. This is a journey that's really exciting. Thank you. Have a good day.